Testing, testing.
Damn, you kind of loud. Let me see. You gotta keep speaking, bro. On jaw.
Hello, testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, 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 testing while typing, testing, testing, testing.
Okay, that's okay, I think. All right.
Yeah.
For some reason, yours is a lot louder than mine, so I have to like go fucking max volume.
You can turn me down on Discord.
All right, one sec.
I'll tweet it out too. Hold up.
Okay. One sec. Going over naughty drama. Hot. Uncensored.
Hot. Hardcore. I screenshot something pretty funny. I hope it's still on my phone. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Okay. I'll show you this. All right. So I'm sending you something funny. All right. So read the tweet right to yourself, but then read the comment. That was a comment on the actual post. It's the second one.
No.
That's legit how he words his stream titles like that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Unstoppable beast. Stream now. Get in. Me high.
Use brain.
Man uses brain. Very tall, strong.
Yeah, what's up, chat? We're just bullshitting until people get in.
Yeah, just waiting for a minute. I'll also 1 second. I'll also put it in my Discord server. Hold up.
Dude, there was some guy on my fucking light tweet who was just like, he was like, "When are you responding to this, huh?" I'm like, "What the fuck do you think the stream is referring to, dummy? Like, what are you talking about?"
Was he talking about like the stuff we're gonna talk about? Like, when we reply to that? Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's like literally that's what we were talking about in the tweet. You fucking. What's up, everyone? We gotta wait a bit. It's very early, very early. So not people are waking up. They gotta get the notification. Seth quiet on this. Yeah, exactly. So stupid.
I can feel it, Mr. Krabs. When you turn your cam on, I want to see you butt, booty, naked, jump, roping with you facing backwards. I need to hear the cheeks clapping and everything. Get this man in the timeout zone.
How about you donate? Isa versus No Luck was funny. Hell yeah, bro. That shit was mad funny. Seth defeated, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this one. This one might be the end of me.
Next time anyone comments anything like that, you gotta donate $50. By the way, any sexual comments towards us is $50 bare minimum.
I know, right? Here's the problem too. Like, I'm not really like, if you guys can literally look through my tweets and my likes, I'm not that active on Discord or on Twitter to begin with. Like my likes and my tweets are like usually like 2 weeks apart. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, he's quiet now. It's like I just don't use Twitter to begin with. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah. You and I are legit. We don't even like tweet every day. Like, it's pretty rare that you'll see us tweet more than once, and it's usually separated by a few days.
Yeah, my shit's literally like usually 2 weeks apart. I actually deleted the app off my phone because I was tired of waking up and seeing like the very unsigma male energy whenever I would look at the app. But I'd habitually just open it and scroll through it in bed when I'm like waking up. I'm like, man, this like ruins my day, and it just started. Like, so I deleted the fucking app.
There's none of that Darius Sigma male energy on Twitter.
Where's the Sigma male?
Yep. Yeah, I did this thing with my Twitter basically where I set my trending tab to Japanese so that I can't understand what it says, because I was sick of seeing all the just garbage politics shit that would come up, and then it's just like you go on there and you see some of the stuff that's there and you're like depressed. You're like, this is how people think. Like, this is normal. There's thousands of people like this every day commenting this garbage. So it's a pretty bad environment. Such a cesspool.
So anyway, getting right into it. Just a Robot, he made a video called Seth exposed for real this time. Robot voice. He made a tweet
I'm
saying
not chatty enough.
he made a tweet saying, "Oh yeah, I'll look into both sides of this," and just never DM'd me at all. And then like all of the comments on his video are like, "Bro, this is like biased and like stupid as fuck. Like I want to hear Seth's response. Like what is this shit?" Like everyone can literally tell it's just like kind of a hit piece. Like it's like literally just the most disingenuous shit like ever.
It's kind of an on-running theme, by the way, how they don't reach out to either parties for information.
Yeah, like all these people make responses, but they never like try talking to me or anything. They just like assume it's true. Like bro, I'm a fucking debater. Like I'm in drama. You think I don't have anything to say? Like when have you heard me in a debate and I went quiet? You know what I mean? I always got shit to say. Like, so it's really weird they're not like reaching out to me. Like I clearly have a refutation in my own side to things. So it's really bizarre. But I mean most of the comments are not like, bro, this hit piece, it did not go well. Like nobody is really on it. Maybe there's like a few goons and they're like each other's like stuff, but nobody's like really on it. Dude, there was one reply where they're like psychoanalyzing it. It was really funny. Look at this guy. They were like psychoanalyzing the video. Let me put it on the screen.
So what I said before, fellas, about not reaching out for any information from both sides that's interesting is that I've been referenced in this drama a couple times, and not once of the people who've referenced me have they come to me and said, "Hey man, what's the real story?" Nor has Mr. Just a Robot, like he hasn't hit up Seth directly at all. And he made it clear in his video too, fascinatingly enough, that he has direct contact with you, but he's not using it. So little interesting. It's almost like Mr. Parrot, Noodles, and him are cooking up a video, on you for a reason. They all shamed about this for weeks.
Yeah, it's like really apparent. Like, I don't know if they all think that they're like fucking like actually in Death Note, which is very ironic considering the video I uploaded. I don't know if they think they're in fucking Death Note, and then you're all like the NPA, like you're all just gonna get manipulated and like not like immediately believe everything they say, like, and they're gonna fucking write my name in the Death Note or something, like. But dude, people can tell when something's like biased, bro. Like people aren't like retarded like that. Like, okay, bro, like you're a debater, not like fucking like Einstein super genius fucking rhetorical mastermind that no one can see through, bro. Like there's a reason why when I get in drama, people usually are mad at me the most at the end of it. Debating does not equal like drama power level. You know what I mean? Like people are still gonna get on your ass, you know? So I mean, we can get right into it. I mean, should I like live stream the doc, or how do I go about this? Let's.
Which one do you want to do first? Because there's actually going to be a lot of people who aren't even aware of this video because it doesn't have many views, and it's...
Right. So, okay, I guess we can do it like this. So, for one, here's something very funny about that video. So you had it as Seth exposed for real this time. And then after all the comments are like, this is dumb, he changed it to, or is he innocent? Like, it's just like, oh, he's like, wait, this is coming back to me. He like flip-flops. Another interesting detail that makes this more disingenuous right off the bat, which I will get into proof this is disingenuous, but just from your guys' perspective is, what is it, 2-3 days? A few days after I called out WebCamParrot for a debate, WebCamParrot and gang suddenly have a expose about how evil I am. Weird, right? It's almost like there may be a motivation behind this expose. It's not actually because Seth is that evil. You know what I mean? Very convenient timing that this expose came out. So instead of debating me about fucking anime, they're gonna like try to like ruin my career or something. It's the most bizarre, like nerdy, extreme, like escalation I've ever seen. It's very like very weird.
It is fascinating to explain the situation this way too, because and this is kind of sad from my perspective because I've been around people like Noodles and Parrot, and Parrot for a long time was considered a very good debater. But what I've noticed from this situation in particular, and you pointed this out in your last stream, is that he's become pretty soft. Like he has the opportunity to have a one-on-one discussion with you or a debate, but he hasn't used that avenue of opportunity at all whatsoever. And instead, they've cooked up a plan together behind the scenes to use Jar as a sort of a microphone in a sense, because he's the larger one out of all of them, right? And then you have Jar in the video, which I noticed straight away when watching it before I went to bed, was that essentially, he just like danced around the topic the whole video, trying to play off like, I'm only showing evidence, guys, not my opinion. Let's wait till we hear both sides. Like, bro, you use Seth's name in the title. You're trying to milk fucking revenue and then also attention off of his name. You pretend that you're giving him some good faith here by, allowing him to sort of like, he'll respond eventually. Let's hear Seth's side. But it's like, that's not how the video is at all. It's opportunistic as fuck. Like, Jar's literally trying to use Seth here to grow his channel and then help out these guys who've been scheming behind the scenes to make up this bullshit
I'll tell you exactly why it went on Jar's channel and not Noodles or Parrots. I'll tell you exactly why in a minute. So we're gonna go over the doc real quick, which by the way, it'll be very fast. A lot of it is just bullshit.
Yeah.
But afterward, I'm gonna get into stuff about Noodles, which kind of proves that he has extremely, extremely malicious intent, like borderline, like probably like illegal intent, which like if you went to court, like you might be able to win, like based off the stuff I have. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna take him to court. I don't give a fuck like that. This video's not gonna like affect my career or something. It's just like the wording Noodles used in these conversations is pretty fucking like wicked, dude. Like, it's really bizarre. And you guys are gonna see some of these like private combos he had where he was like scheming to destroy me, and you guys are gonna see it in person. So before that though, let's go over this doc. Hold on, let me live stream it real quick.
I want to ask you something about that too, about the doc real quick. So
yeah,
wow, because people might be confused because I kind of was too. So with this quote unquote doc that's in the Jar video, who was that written by? Is it written? The way it's phrased is like it's from a random.
It was written by a guy named What If, who is mad I banned him from my server like a while ago. I banned him from my server. He used to be a huge Seth goon. And now, like, after I banned it from my server, he's obviously wants to fucking suck off, Noodles and Parrot. That's his new home. He was the kind of... What If is the kind of kid that would do anything for an admin role. You know what I'm saying? Very generic, nerdy guy. He would do anything for an admin role. So he obviously hates me because I banned him from my server. So now he's trying to suck off these guys and get a fucking admin role or something.
I may have actually misheard that in the video because now that's fascinating because the way it was sort of portrayed in the video is that they have some secret source that's known you personally for a long time.
Yeah,
so that's interesting.
I was never close to that fucking dumbass. No way. He used to just do everything he could to get a fucking role and get on my good side. And then when I banned him for being a weirdo, when me and Noodles like started the Cold War, like he just didn't like me, obviously. So anyway, let's get this
wasn't
caption.
He recording calls and shit?
Yeah, they do record calls.
Yeah, he was. I remember him, little quiet boy. Yeah. Anyway,
yeah, exactly. All right, hold on. Let me open up this bad bitch right here.
Elite athletes want to be closer to what fuels them, so we built them a gym behind the milk section.
All right, hold on.
You guys gonna be loving this. Lots of drama.
Yeah, dude. Also notice how they're writing this like they're winning a war. Not that they're exposing like any kind of like criminal or actual bad person. Like, look at the wording and how it's like very victorious, if you know what I mean. Hold on 1 second though. Thank you for the donation, Damien. Let me see. Let me open up this on my phone because I don't have two monitors, so I got to see the chat while I read it. 1 second. Okay.
You do have a donation link, right? Yeah.
1 second. Okay, let's read this. Hello, everyone. I thought about making this document several times over the last few years, but I chose to remain silent for reasons I'll elaborate on later. Okay. Red flag right off the bat. I chose to remain silent for reasons I'll elaborate on later. What's the elaboration? What is the elaboration? You know when someone says, I just decided to remain silent for a few years. Why? Why?
It's like this. It's like when YouTubers apologize and they open up with the whole, guys, I didn't want to make this video, but I have to do this for you guys.
Like, and some people in the comments were even like, dude, this is a red flag already. Like, I just decided to keep quiet. Bro, these people have been like planning on slandering me for some insane shit. Like, they were claiming I was doing illegal shit, this awful shit. I was doxing people. I was ruining people's lives, blah, blah, blah. But you chose to remain silent. Why? Like, what? Like, what is the reason? Like, especially if you do it anonymously. If you have like anonymous evidence as well, and like no one knows who you are, and you leak it, what's the the downside to you just leaking it? Like, what will happen? It's just such bullshit right off the bat. But let's keep going. I kept my silence for a long time. I'm sorry, what if? But after recent events, like calling out WebCamParrot to an anime debate, by the way, and new questionable information. Seth doesn't actually like Parrot that much. That's the questionable information has come to light. I decided to speak out and expose another degenerate. Ironic. Very ironic. The recent events involve my friends and the disgusting actions. Bro, he's writing like it's like some middle school like fantasy paper of the YouTubers. I'm like a fucking young adult fucking anime villain. His Discord server and some of the people he associates with. Originally, I wasn't going to make this thread, but the information that has been stacking up is something that can no longer be overlooked. Let's see if he actually provides any new information. So notice his wording. But the information that has been stacking up is something that can no longer... Let's see if he provides anything that isn't years old. I really want to see it because apparently he hasn't said anything because there wasn't enough information. So now the information is stacking up, so he's doing it. So let's see what new information he proposes that isn't years old that made him really come out of the woodwork, that just changed his mind. I decided it would be unfair of me to remain silent, so I'll be exposing all the degenerate and possibly illegal actions. Oh, we're going to get into illegal actions in a minute, Noodles. Committed by Seth and some members of his community. Okay, I want to provide evidence supporting the doxing claim first, as this is the most damaging. It's really not. Seth decided to dox one of his own script writers and researchers known as Noodles Scales over something I'll elaborate on further down the road. Okay, Noodles helped write one video. I don't know. Me and him were not that close. But let's go into it. Seth not only gave out Noodles' private Instagram account, was not private, that's bullshit. He made it private after the fact, which has his real name on it, but he also tried to get a known doxer named Jade, who was 14 at the time. This occurred to call Noodles' employer in an attempt to get him fired. Seth giving out real name and private Instagram account. Seth trying to get Jade to call Noodles' employer. Jade dropping someone's IP. This is like proving Jade's like a doxer or something. So Clyde, why don't you tell him what the dox is? Let's see how Seth doxed Noodles, all right?
Okay. All right, so this situation's really annoying. So with this whole doxing of Mr. Noodles, now I want to make something clear. I used to be kind of good buddies with Mr. Noodles. I used to like talk to him about MMA, watching the UFC with him. We talk almost every day. Thought he was an alright guy, but this dramatic shit that's happened since all the drama that has gone on, between him and Seth, like they've essentially taken what was, and this is what the situation is. They've taken where on my old Instagram, there was a few selfies of myself and Mr. Noodles and I. We followed each other on Instagram. This is my YouTube Instagram, which everybody has access to at the time. They could all see the comments. It was all public, right? He comments on this Instagram post with his Instagram name, which includes his real life name, all public information, right? And someone, Mr. Leone, basically is like, wait a minute, that's that guy that I've been seeing in Seth's Discord server for years that posts selfies in there. He looks really similar to, it's Noodles, what the fuck? And that's his real name? Like, that was just a coincidence that he happened to just run into it and screen cap it. That is not fucking doxing. They took a screenshot from a public Instagram name, which was in the comments of my public Instagram account on my YouTube Instagram, which was attached, right? Anybody could see this, right? Anyone who has their real name as their name on Instagram, whether it's even my IRL friends, right? You could have screen capped any of those guys. Like, that is his own fault for naming, not even just naming it, right? But actually using his real Instagram. He should have made an Instagram account which he uses only for Discord and YouTube if he was that stressed about his identity being released. And also, again, the same face which is seen in those photos, he's posted his own photos on Discord in multiple servers. Even in mine years ago, he used to like make jokes where he just randomly replied to people with selfies of himself, so people knew who he was, right? It's not like this is any new information. So that whole doxing shit is completely overblown. It's actually bullshit at this stage when it comes to the Instagram stuff. Incredibly exaggerated. Like nothing happened. It was literally just he commented on a post of mine, someone screen capped it. Oh, that's Noodles.
Let me explain my thought process too. So. Okay, actually, you know what? This still sounds like, okay, I can see what you see, like, oh, well, you shouldn't have told people about it. I'm going to get into my justifications after we get through this, okay? I'm going to tell you why I did this, because you have to think about it like this, okay? Why did Seth even do this? right? Why would Seth even do that? Do I just hate Noodles? No. There's a reason why this happened, okay? It's not just me randomly attacking him, okay? And that's what that's what people don't understand, is this is not just some random thing, okay? There's a lot of context for this, which you will see why this happened. Seth trying to get Jade to call Noodles employer. Noodles was a hyper-racist, telling Ista that he was his N-word, a slave that he would put on a chain, saying very derogatory things. Everyone knows Noodles was saying racist, derogatory, evil shit. He's harassing black people, calling them the N-word. He was actually a very, sick and evil person. Also, this is in retort to something Noodles did, which I will get into later. This is just saying Jade is a doxer. I don't give a fuck about Jade. Jade does what Jade does. Jade can defend himself. The screenshot below should know how Seth is a malicious person. You will see how that's not actually true. However, Seth didn't stop at that. Here is Seth Albert say he wanted to get Noodles banned off YouTube and Discord. I'm going to explain this as well. I'm actually going to justify this. Did you know that YouTube was going to do this for me? Dude, YouTube was going to do this for me. If Noodles put those videos on his channel, YouTube was going to do this for me. And I'm going to explain why. So they can make money to grow a platform. Of course, dude, Noodles is my enemy. So, of course, why would I want him to fucking be successful on my platform if he's doing this evil, illegal shit? I'm going to tell you why he would get nuked off of this platform. Jade basically admitting the same thing about Seth in his YouTube comments of one of Seth's videos, blah, blah, blah. They're kind of, and you know something interesting about Jade on some YouTube videos? You want to see something real quick? Let me show you something about Jade on a YouTube video.
Uh-oh.
Let's show something about Jade on a YouTube video real quick. We're using Jade comments on YouTube videos. You know something interesting about Jade is that Jade doesn't hold any alliance or loyalty to anyone, right? He's not biased to anyone. He has no group or nothing. So let's see what he has to say about this. What does Jade have to say?
I'll wait for it to come up on the screen.
What does Jade say? Interesting. What does Jade say in a video? The doxing stuff isn't true either. Noodles used me as a vouch because I sent him my DMs with Seth. He over-exaggerated what I said. I said he told me to pop off if I wanted to because he found his Insta as he commented publicly on Clyde's Insta with his full name. The reason Seth didn't care about Noodles doing that to himself is because literally the night before, he was saying the most racist things I've ever heard in my life. He was saying stuff to Ista/Kuros like, I have you on a chain because you're my dumb slave because Ista's black. And he would say the N-word to Ista to demean him, which we have literal evidence for. I can't show N-word on here. Maybe if I make a video response or if it keeps getting further, I can show that stuff. But Noodles is a known racist. Whatever I did to him or have on him has nothing to do with Arrow or Seth. Everything Noodles said about Seth isn't true, exaggerated, or just a lie. And that's basically how it boils down. It's just exaggerations. Anyway, let's get back to the actual thing. So no, these Jade comments don't work in your favor, man. These don't work in your favor. Noodles isn't the only person to get doxxed. His mother did as well. After Noodles got doxxed, Jade dropped, okay, this is Jade beef. This is what Jade and Leon and all them.
My name is Tony, and I'm a storyteller. I take my stories and I connect them with lesson plans about mental health, and Windows and Intel gives me versatility that makes me a better storyteller. Everything's right at my fingertips.
A Quiet Place Part 2, now streaming on Paramount+.
This is the game of basketball. Poetry in motion. It breaks hearts, bends minds, and drops jaws. And it keeps us wanting more long after the buzzer. That's devotion. That's bigger than basketball. That's game.
I just got my cashback match. Is this for real?
Yep. We match all the cashback new card members earn at the end of their first year automatically.
Whoa, I got my money.
It's hard to contain yourself, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Well, let it go. Woo.
Get a dollar-for-dollar match at the end of your first year, only from Discover.
Dead. This has nothing to do with me. Username Tigga using Noodles' mom as his profile picture. Not me. Again. I didn't even grab those pictures. There are also two recording sets that help before send. The first one recording a set them in, then another user named Leon was the one who grabbed my Instagram, basically admits that he was involved. We didn't have to whip out the grabber link to get it. So here they are kind of taking me out of context. We didn't have to whip out the grabber link to get it. Exactly. Because it was just his public fucking name. Like, that he was commenting on community posts, like our community. It wasn't some like niche weird Minecraft roleplay, dude. It was our community. He was just giving out his name. We didn't need to like dox him or some weird extravagant plan. He just had his name as his fucking username, and his thing was public, and all this family was on there. So people are like, wait a minute, Noodles is like berating all my friends, calling him the N-word. Fuck this kid. So they started like making fun of him and like his family's fucking pictures or something. I don't know. But that's not my doing. Noodles' name was public, and those people did what they fucking did.
Right, to back this up too, by the way, like for them to expect that like you're fully in charge of like that stuff too is like you can't control these people on Discord. Like they've got their own separate beef with Noodles, and then as you just referenced before, as Jade being his own person, I know for a fact that boy, like, he does whatever the fuck he wants. Like he was not loyal to anyone, let alone any of these other guys who would like go out of their way to fuck with Noodles beyond just a screen cap of his name on a public fucking Instagram post, right? So again, to reiterate that is not Seth's responsibility. He was not in control of that stuff at all whatsoever. That's what they did of their own volition.
Yeah, and they're acting like, dude, for some reason they have this, like, perception that I'm, like, fucking Aizen or something. Like, I'm, like, I whipped out the Kyoko Suigetsu. I'm the reason Aeroflame is the one attacking Surfbone. I'm the one who's the destruction of WebCamParrot. I'm gonna be the destruction of Noodles. I'm the orchestrating all this crazy shit with my fucking Shikai. Like, I don't know what the fuck's... Why do they think this weird shit? Like, yes, Noodles, we had beef. We were scheming against each other. But, bro, I'm not fucking Aizen. I don't control everyone or some weird shit. They do what the fuck they do, okay? You can't fucking label that with me. Okay, confirming that Leon was trying to get Noodles fired. Wow. Leon was trying to get Noodles fired. Crazy. They hate him. Not my doing. The second clip is Seth literally admitting that he was digging up information on Parrot. No. You know, okay, so you know what this is? I wasn't digging up anything on Parrot. Do you know what happened? Trini comes in my DM. Trini hates Parrot. Trini and all those guys hate Parrot. Do you know how they got Parrot's name? Once again, not the grabber link. Do you know how they did it? Parrot's fucking name was his public name on Hangouts that they called him with to debate. He literally called them and debated them on a Hangouts account that had his real name on it. So these people that fucking hate him obviously are going to say, wait a minute, is that his real name? Now, you know what's interesting about me knowing Parrot's full name? Have I told anyone? Have I told anyone?
I don't even know what it is.
Have I told anyone Parrot's name? I know what it is. Do you guys know Parrot's name? Did I give it away? I know his name. I'm not trying to give it away. Like, what happened? It's because that actually might be private information. You know what I mean? It's not some public fucking... You could say it might be public, but Parrot didn't, like, share his Hangouts account. You know what I mean? He just debated these people that hate him. So maybe you could say you shouldn't share that. That's private. I kind of understand that. But Noodles' account, public. All public. And no, don't make the excuse, oh, it was private. Seth just followed me. That's how he got everything. No, dude, I did not follow you. The only reason we follow each other now is because you told me to, so you can send me shit after we became friends again. Long after the Cold War. I did not like you or fuck with you before. I never followed you. Jade didn't follow you. Leon didn't. Nobody had access to a private account. It was public. That's the reason it got leaked.
It's very funny, like, thinking about the situation, because if you use the Aizen thing you said before, it's like, let's say for a second you are Aizen for the sake of their fantasy, right? All the others, like, say, the Trinis and the Leons and stuff, let's say they're the Quincy's, right? They have their own volition, they're doing their own thing, but you're getting blamed for stuff they're doing that's completely unconnected to your own actions. Like, this is what's funny. It all goes back to you. That's what they're trying to pit on you. But it's like, bro, these are separate people with their own motives doing stuff towards Noodles. Like, it's not Seth that's, like, orchestrating it. Like, it's...
So like, they're like, so there's like multiple factions, and they're like saying like every bad thing that happened to Noodles somehow is like my doing. Like it's just directly me. Here's proof Leon is a doxer. Once again, I'm not Leon. Leon can defend himself. Seth pushing the blame onto others. Is this not others doing? But that's not all. During the Discord court case, okay. We'll get into Surfbone later. We're going to get into Surfbone in a minute. Let's go over this Noodle stuff. So, let's go over this. What is Seth's justification for doing this? Well, let me tell you something really funny. Let me tell you something really interesting. So, here's this. Here's this. I'm going to let you listen to a clip. So, do you know why I started shit with Noodles? Because Noodles was planning on making a extortion blackmail hit piece on me, slandering me as a sex offender, a doxer, a criminal. I was gonna rob people. He was gonna do all this crazy shit for clout. And not only that, but he was trying to dox me the entire time, way before I allegedly got his public Instagram account. So let's play a clip real quick. What does this sound like?
He sent me his fucking apartment number too.
Jesus Christ!
And his Broly word. And I like opened another link for a second, and it was like his mailing address. Bro, I fuck this nigga up.
What was that? Fuck this N-word up? What is that? You're gonna fuck this N-word up with my mailing address?
Bro, I fuck this nigga up.
Weird.
Hold on. I think you should give them a rendition, but turn up your volume. Let's play it a second time. I don't think they heard it right.
Let me play. I'm gonna turn this up to max volume. Hold on. Be sure to mute, Clyde, so you're not too loud. Okay?
Yep. Yeah, 1 second.
Let's play this whole clip again. What does this sound like, guys?
He sent me his fucking apartment number too.
Jesus Christ!
And his Broly word. And I like opened another link for a second, and it was like his mailing address. Bro, I fuck this nigga up.
Bro, that's fucked.
I have everything on him, literally. Like, there's nothing I don't know. Like,
Dude, like I said, like...
Weird. Alright, you can talk again though, Clyde. That's kinda weird. So Noodles has my mailing address and he's going to fuck me up with it? That's some weird shit. Do you guys now understand why I might want to know Noodles' information in return? Do you understand? Do you might get it now? Do you think you might understand why I might need his information? Now let me play the second thing, okay? Now, this is the second thing, okay? Get ready for this. Get ready for this. So, Noodles is like, he's like in this call with people who hate me. He's like planning this huge expose because he's mad about that I wasn't on Surfbone's side, okay? So, why do you think Seth got mad at Noodles? Was it for no reason? No. I got mad for a fucking reason. So, Noodles is going to make a hit piece, but he's going to take it to a different level. So let me show you why YouTube themselves was going to fucking ban him if he started making videos on me. Because this is what he said.
Jared, see what I find?
Jared might be powerful too. I don't know. Just go through it all.
By the way, they think Jared's my real name.
All.
You got it, Noodles.
This is... We have 3 acts. Act 1, gathering information. Act 2, creation. Act 3, extortion.
Weird. What does extortion mean?
Hold on, my memory's a little fuzzy. What's that word? Could you give us the definition? I'm a little slow right now.
Guys, what does extortion mean? What does that mean?
Chat, could you help us out with the definition of extortion?
Guys, can you tell us what extortion means? What does it mean, guys? So, this motherfucker is going to make hit pieces on me so that he can extort me. He is going...
The power of the Viper. The shape itself, ambidextrous, symmetrical, it feels great in my hands.
So something like accidental double clicks really aren't a thing. Razer definitely brought it with this one. I love this mouse.
Team USA is ready for the Olympic Games. And so is Erica.
She's going for gold with Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig, powering all of Team USA and more.
I love you.
Can your internet do that?
Click, call, or visit a store today.
Going to make hit pieces to extort me, whether it's for clout, fame, for me to lie about Surfbone to fucking clear his name, or to help him, or shout him out, or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of worked a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of intimidated by people lying about me, making huge videos, lying about me, because everyone believes every fucking lie about me. If anything about Discord has said anything, people will believe anything anybody says about me without ever talking to me. So was I a little intimidated of this fucking guy that was gonna try to extort me and slander the shit out of me and everyone might believe him? Yes. So that's why I worked with him. That's why he's writing on the video. That's why I was like, oh yeah, dude, Parrot is insane. Parrot's such a good debater, you know, blah, blah, trying to get on his good side. Because he's a fucking psychopath. Like, that's just, he's a psycho fuck, dude. Like, he was going to literally try to extort me with these videos, dude. It's not some normal shit. It's weirdo behavior. It is not normal. So, yes, dude. So, me getting his public name off his Instagram, whoa, that's so bad. Me getting him nuked off of YouTube for his extortion doxing campaign, whoa, Seth is a fucking villain. Shut the fuck up. And Just a Robot, why are you on his side, you dumb fuck? Like, why didn't you even ask me about this shit, you fucking retard? Like, what the fuck? You're gonna promote his extortion command? What?
Slay!
Like,
slay him!
Why are you promoting his fucking extortion campaign? Just a Robot, you fucking freak? Like, what the fuck, dude? And all of this is restarting because I wanted to debate Parrot on anime? Are you kidding me? What the fuck is that? What? What the fuck, dude?
You should clarify for the audience how the Parrot stuff kicked off again, because it's interesting because there was like the drama sort of died down like within the past month or so, and things were kind of like, all right, we'll just not associate with one another, and now it's all started off of this because Mr. Parrot, like, who's turned into like a massive SJW. Funnily enough, you mentioned that on your last stream, and I noticed it on his tweets. I don't know what's going on with him. But like ever since like he's not a part of like being friends with you anymore, he's like shunned away as the hidden wizard, where the guys are like, Parrot, we need your help. We need you to fight Seth with us. And he's like, no, I'm not going back to that anymore. I'm done with that life. And now he's become a full-blown social justice warrior. But like, how did that stuff kick off again for the audience? Because a lot of them don't have context.
Dude, so Parrot was just shit-talking me, and like, I just made a stream like, hey dude, why are you shit-talking me? Like, you want to like debate about your claim or whatever? And it wasn't anything serious, bro. It was about an anime debate. I shit you not. I just wanted to debate him about anime. I literally said, look, this isn't even like real drama. This is just like debate drama, right? Just nerdy shit. Bro, and then they go on their extortion campaign again. The Cold War Part 2. They're launching the nukes. They're gonna get all my clout. Maybe they want fucking money. I don't know what illegal deeds they want to do to me. So of course I'm getting their information. They're fucking psychos, dude. They're not normal. Like, you know what I mean? They're not normal. Like, so, okay. Now, let's move on, okay? So, I'm gonna take a piss. Clyde will take over for a second, but I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna talk about this Surfbone shit. So, goddamn.
Don't worry, I'll take care of the stream. This will be intermission, boys. So you have to deal with me for a bit till Seth gets back. He's gonna go take a Usain Bolt piss real quick. So I hope you like my little wizard story, by the way. That was some improv right there. I like to think of myself as a bit of an innovator. I'm really, you know, really above the really above the average Joe when it comes to this stuff, guys. I'm quite talented. Let's see. Get him, Clyde. Is that Emosh? What's up, Emosh? Clyde. Hold up. Do you think there was Sasuke bias and Sasuke versus what? I don't care. You're so badass. Reach, you're so badass. Kuro, what's up, Kuro? Clyde's cute motherfucker, thank you so much. Clyde and Seth are the team, thank you. Lazy Genius, what's up, Sai, how you doing? Clyde Father, can you turn your volume up? It might. Hang on a minute. Is your name? Oh, I know you. You're a motherfucker from my fucking Twitch chat. Start roasting Noodles. No, I have stuff to say about Noodles. You just have to wait. How are you? Not too bad, man. Can you let me rub a lotion on? That's disgusting. Clyde and Gale are goats. Kuro, you're a dude. Get out of here. Clyde, you and Seth are an underrated duo. Clyde, take the normal pills for the vine. Clyde is a W. How are you doing, Clyde? I already said answer that. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Hope you're well. Sup, Clyde? How was yesterday? But yesterday I just was working on Seth's video and just chilling. Clyde, shut your big ass up. What's up, Cupic? Clyde is sexy as fuck.
Okay,
Seth
I'm back. Also, I don't give a fuck if y'all yell at fucking Jar or whoever for trying to fucking promote a literally borderline fucking illegal behavior. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I get banned from Twitch or whatever the fuck. Fuck them, dude. Why are they trying to fucking extort me and shit? What is this fucking weirdo shit? Extort, destroy. Seth's Pain versus Kakazoo argument will never see the light of day. Not if I have anything to say about it. Parrot's debate reputation will be saved. Fucking weirdos. What is this shit? The fuck?
Leave Noyatora and Kakazoo alone.
Like, what the fuck? Like, dude.
I gotta direct you to something, by the way. Could you read what I've sent you through DMs? Because they might be worth referencing in the stream.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did have public info on Cora. All right, so we're gonna get another witness in here real quick. Clyde, try not to fight with him too much. But
all right, so the witness is about to come to the stand. I don't get along with, but I will keep my mouth shut and will listen to what he has to say. We all hear each other?
Why, are you there? Hello? Mister? I can hear you, Clyde. I don't hear him, though.
Yeah, I can't hear Mr. Hub either.
We got another fucking witness, too.
Who else?
We have multiple witnesses ready to jump this fucking weirdo. Interesting.
Fix your fucking mic, Bleach up. Hurry up, boy.
We got another witness coming in.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so Mr. Hub. Mr.
Hey,
Hub.
what's up?
So, do you guys know how we got these recordings of Noodles gonna do borderline illegal shit? Because he thought that Bleach Hub and an old friend of mine who knows like my actual name, all my information, and hates me allegedly, was going to be on his side and help him make this fucking evil campaign to destroy me. So he gets into call with Bleach Hub and this other man I won't mention unless he wants to be, and starts going full Madara mode. Like, they called me Madara when I was done with Splash. I can't wait to see what they say when I'm done with Seth. So, Bleach Hub, tell us some comments about what Noodles said to you in private. Really interesting shit.
Oh, could you repeat that one more time? I was lagging.
What evil shit did Noodles tell you in private about me? Let's hear it.
Oh my god. Like, it was just like everything of how like and there was one thing where he was saying that like for one person to give you like mod, he like had to something about like him like having to have his girlfriend get nude or something like that for you. Like, that was some weird shit. He was saying that like you backstab every single person that you're with.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's like, yeah, me, Parrot. So I think he even dragged like Naya in there, which I was like, Naya's like the last person you would expect to be in any drama. So I was like, I don't see that.
Yeah, he was getting the whole Parrot server. Every admin was involved.
Yo, Bleach Hub, was he saying Naya got fucked over by Seth?
He was saying that, but like as far as I was aware, like Seth has helped Naya out numerous times.
Yeah, if anything, Nairobi, I literally saved his fucking life after his job tried suing him. I gave him the money. I gave him money so that his job wouldn't fucking sue him when he got like fired or something. And then here he is.
Buy him a phone?
I literally bought him a phone after it broke so he could keep talking to his friends after this whole thing too. Bro, these people are weird. These people are so weird. But dude, Noodles was in this call. What did he tell y'all? Because we have most of those combos recorded of like his scheming and weird behavior where he's like admitting this like illegal shit. But there's like the pre stuff where he was like talking about like beforehand, like when he was first, like why did he come to you guys in particular? Do you remember what he said?
Hold on, I actually still have the video where I have like, do you remember that thing I sent you where it was like the 11 points of like everything that he was. He was like, "This is everything that Seth has done," and we went over that.
Yeah.
And we were like,
do you still have that picture?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the video and then because I know it's at the beginning and towards that video. So
Just take a screenshot. We can put on the video how they were planning on extorting me. What they were gonna slander me with.
Yeah, man, he was like, we're gonna extort Seth for everything he's got. I was like, bro, what are you talking about?
And then
dog?
the people in the call, dude, and then the other guy was like, bro, that's not what extort, and then you're like, you mean destruction, right, Noodles? And he's like, yeah. Like, what the fuck?
You're like, what do you mean extort, man? Like, what do you want, money from this? What are you going after? Okay, I found it. Hold on.
Anyway,
let me drop this.
We'll get you on his second Ista, but one sec. Let me put this on the stream.
Oh my fucking god.
So this is the Noodles dossier that he made with WebCamParrot to try to ruin my career. Look at this dumb fucking nerdy shit. Hold on.
You want to go through it line by line?
Wait, one sec. It's not like popping up on the stream. One sec. There it is. Let's look at this shit real quick. Seth exposed guidelines. Number 1.
Guidelines? What is this, a fucking, like, is this the terms and conditions for a video game?
This is the Seth exposed guidelines. Seth posting Surfbone's face in public Discord. I did do that, which I apologize for. But at the time, dude, everyone thought Surfbone is like uber rapist, and there was no contrary evidence, so I didn't really feel bad. But I did apologize for that.
Didn't he drop his face though in your server before that though?
That is true. He did show everyone. He had to show us what he looked like. That's how he got the picture, and he just dropped it in the server.
Real quick, if that's a public image, by the way, this is just a matter of like, oh, Seth was mean. Oh,
yeah. So I literally just apologized for calling him ugly, and then I said I don't apologize for everything else though, which is true. Seth posting private DMs with Surfboat. Dude, don't even start the private DM shit. Like, after all this, that doesn't even, no one gives a fuck about that anymore. We're long beyond that part. Seth recording and posting the recording without Surfbone's consent and claims he was pressured into posting. Yeah, I recorded a public call in my server of someone possibly admitting to rape. What a bad person. What a bad, evil man Seth is for possibly recording someone admitting rape in his public server. What a villain. Asking nudes from underage girls. Oh, that was an interesting one because everyone in my server knew that was bullshit. Everyone knew. I told them the whole story, the whole context, and they're like, oh, yeah, I can see why it's bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. And then the second that they want to make it, oh, it's time to say Seth's a pedophile again. Here we go. Oh, what do you say to you, Bleach Up? I've changed my mind since then. That's what he said.
Yeah, like, literally on everything as we'd go through it, because I think in some of the recordings, I'm like more neutral. Like I'm trying to get Noodles to keep admitting more and more stuff, right? So I'm trying to play neutral, but every time as we go through it, me and the other guy we had in there, we're just sitting there just like, hey man, like I don't know if it's good for you to be like changing your mind on literally everything, right? Like usually if you wanted to be like sympathetic, you'd be like, well, I mean, Seth is a good buddy of mine, and maybe not all of this shit is true. But you know, the fact that he's 180'd on everything conveniently as soon as he had some issues with you is a bit sus, you know?
Yeah, and then here's the other thing about that nudes thing. The reason it's dropped is because, dude, everyone in the community realized it was bullshit after, like, the person started lying about me blatantly, and then they were trying to say that they never said certain things right the day after they said it, and everyone's like, okay, this is just bullshit. They just hate Seth, right? So that's why everyone dropped it. So it was like, and Noodles already knew it was bullshit, but he was just going to use it to extort me. I don't know for what, though. Banned Nairobi and half of his server due to emotional. Let's not talk about emotional instability, buddy. You're trying to ruin my life over Pain versus Cockazoo debating. You fucking weirdo.
I don't like this last part of that section too. By the way, due to emotional instability, you guys have no fucking idea how many cunts on these Discord servers we have to be very like wary of because they're super unhinged. Like it could be like, oh, I'm having a really good conversation with this guy. I can't wait for him to leak my, like, you know, personal story I told him a couple months later. Like, it's anything from that to dudes fucking each other over for roles in servers, money-related shit, spreading fake drama. Like, this is much beyond a little bit of, you know, debating over Naruto versus Ichigo type shit in Discord. Like, these motherfuckers take it way beyond just Discord. So that last part, like, you know, it almost implies you just get rid of anybody because of mental instability. Like, bro, the fact that you're, like, wary about that stuff is not a bad thing. And even if that was the case, you know, I think that part's fucking stupid as hell.
Yeah,
I'm his server.
Yeah, we ban my servers a lot because a lot of people are weird on Discord. They'll do weird shit for attention and for like roles and stuff. It's literally the meme. The memes about Discord are true. Like literally, most of them are. Attempted damage control with Surfbone by encouraging him to disassociate with anyone who knew about the situation and not talk about it again to anyone. See, this is really contradictory to their current story. Their current story, if you recall, let me see. Doesn't it say that Seth is like masterminding this whole thing? So why am I trying to encourage Surfbone just to leave or like not like engage with this or disassociate if I'm just trying so hard to embarrass him or hunt him down? Why am I giving him advice on how to just leave the Cord? Like that's weird. Like I'm really hunting him down with that one. Seth banned Parrot for not paying the $5 fee to be in his private server. Man, this is a big one. This is the extortion one here. But no, we banned Parrot because he's annoying as fuck. Like, anyone could tell you that. Whether it's Ista, whether it's Bleach Hub, whether it's Clyde, everyone in the server's like, dude, he didn't even pay to be in here, and Parrot's, like, really fucking annoying. Like, he just, like, attacks everyone for, like, oh, you said peanut butter was invented in 1918. It was actually in 1893, you stupid fuck, and start yelling, like, you know, like...
I can vouch for this and give him context. So, for those of you who don't know, Seth's server that he has right now, and this might help out people who actually want to get into it, you've got to be a sub or drop $5, right? It's a private server where if you support his channel and stream, you can get in the server, right? It's not a normal public one because the public servers are just too risky to run. There's so much bullshit involved, right? So there's the context there, but I know for a fact, because I've dealt with this myself plenty of times, bro, I remember sitting in call, and we said, you know, offhandedly, yeah, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole is like, it's a bigger series than JoJo's. Like, I mean, it's just had such an impact and like, it's super influential. Like, you know, ask anyone that grew up in the 2000s or the 90s if they've seen, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh before, and they're all going to say yes. And then straight away, he's like, no, actually, no, JoJo's is bigger. JoJo's bigger. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And then it just turns like a 30-minute fucking debate over just a casual offhand comment saying Yu-Gi-Oh's a big series.
So we banned him because he's fucking annoying and pedantic, right? And no one was happy with him being there because he didn't pay to be in there. Okay.
Remember the Dragon Ball one too? I remember coming into the call after it.
Yeah.
And like, bro,
that's how we had our 3 debates, by the way. Him doing that shit. But Seth associating with people like Jade. Jade himself committed fraud and stole $30 from Carthu. Dude, Jade is like 12 years old, and Carthu was like, I don't give a fuck. Like they just like made up and were like cool. So he's like trying to expose me for something like Carthu doesn't care about. Talk shit about Clyde. Man, fuck Clyde. I hate that guy. Now, wait, don't tell people that, though. I might have to give you money, but okay, hold on. Anyway, let's go back to this. Wait. We have Ista here. Ista, let's hear your story about this Noodles expose. Let's hear the stories.
You want the updated one or like the original one?
Let's hear the original one first, because they're bringing up like shit from years ago. So
yeah. Okay, so the original one basically stems from the fact that, like, you know, back in the day before, like, the Noodles and the Seth temporary, like, collab, right? Essentially, like, Noodles was, like, going to build a case against you, right? And he was basically, like, trying to take out Seth with, like, all the information that he had, like, stockpiling it. So there was times where, like, me, you know, the 2 Musketeers, the other ones, were in a group chat, and essentially he was like, okay, well, what do you guys have on Seth? Like, what has he done? And the moral of the story kind of came from like, oh, well, they called like my mom's workplace or they got my mom's number. Well, his mom's shit is public, first of all. And it was like from the Instagram, I'm pretty sure, of like her mom, like his mom's business or some shit. So it's like it wasn't even like a big deal. Like it's not hard to find. You just go to his fucking Instagram, and you just have the numbers sitting there like laundering. So there's definitely that. But regarding like Noodles like coming for you, there's definitely a situation. So it's kind of like, yeah, let me defame him. Let me get something out of it. And also try to take him out for this weird shit, quote unquote, that he's doing. Which obviously didn't happen. Like all this stuff is kind of on the context, but
and then
the
like
updated version is definitely just like Noodles. Like I think he asked. Well, he showed just all the old shit pretty much. That's all it is. Just
years old, literally just years old shit. Like and trying to act like it's new or something, but it's like, and then like we were just bringing up like, dude. And then he's like blaming me for this surfboat shit as well, which I need you and Bleach Hub for that. But we're gonna get into that because you and Bleach Hub were both involved with that, so we'll just move on.
Oh god.
Yeah, we're just gonna continue with the Surfbone shit real quick. I'm not gonna try to rip into Surfbone too badly. I'm just gonna defend myself. But my side of the story does not make it sound as bad as they're trying to make it seem. So let me see this real quick. One sec. Okay. But that's not all. During this Discord court case, Seth decided to dock Surfbone space. We went over that. That was like a public image in my fucking server that he gave us, whatever. I apologized even for doing it, like putting in the court case to make fun of him. But it was still a public image. Like, Seth apologizing about making fun of Surfbone's appearance. I mean, he is ugly as fuck, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying that too, but he is ugly. Anyway, there is a more disgusting situation I want to highlight. This is also the reason why Noodles and Seth had a falling out. Seth is part of, and possibly was the one that orchestrated, a defamatory smear campaign against a small YouTuber known as Surfbone. Seth and his group were, and still are, claiming Surfbone as a rapist and rapey boy, to the point that there were court cases in Discord. Now, just a quick explanation of the story. Surfbone told a story to Seth and Noodles in Seth's private server BC of the first time he got drunk and had sex. Surfbone told the story very poorly the first time, saying exaggerated and hyperbolic statements. I don't know about that. We kind of tried to force him not to say it, and he was still saying it. And Seth recorded it without anyone's knowledge. Yes, I recorded your friend possibly admitting to being a rapist. I do not feel bad about that, dude. I would do it again. I literally would do it again. I do not feel bad about it at all. After this, Seth and his group decided to essentially hold a witch trial against Surfbone. We held a witch trial against a rapist, trying to prove he was a rapist or that he was a liar about the situation, giving Surfbone a false dilemma where he can't win. Surfbone has explained, blah, blah, blah. He's clarified since then. Okay, so here's the thing about this. I have not been involved in this Surfbone shit for like almost 2 years. Like, it's literally almost been 2 years, and I haven't been involved in any of it. It's literally just been like Arrowflame versus Noodles over and over, like fighting over and over. And like the top debaters like still debate to this day if like Surfbone's a rapist or not. But back then, do you know what Surfbone was saying? Like, do you know what Surfbone was saying? Like, do you want to know why we were holding a court case and thought he might just be a rapist? Because they literally admitted it there. He wasn't explaining it very well. This is shit he was. You want to see shit he was saying? Here's some shit he was saying. This is shit Surfbone was saying. I just don't know how it can be rape if she didn't say no. That's the kind of defenses he was making. You know what I mean? Like, what the? So, okay, am I the bad guy for holding a case about that? No. Okay, so maybe Surfbone a year and a half later after Noodles the Extorter comes out with the girlfriend or the girl, quote unquote, admitting it wasn't rape or something. Bro, this information wasn't known at the time, and even then it's questionable if it's even real now because it's fucking Noodles, right? So she's just saying, how could it be rape if she didn't say no? I'm really having a hard time proving I'm not a rapist, guys. I don't know. He was saying shit like that, and Bleach Hub and Ista can both like verify there's recordings of this. So, dude, am I a villain for that? Am I a villain for being like, dude, is this guy an actual fucking rapist? And like, don't act like we're on some Eisen shit trying to take him down because I don't like him. Bro, we were telling him, just say you're a liar. You don't mean any of this, right? You're lying. You just say you're a virgin, bro. It's okay. I'd rather you be a virgin liar than a fucking truthful rapist. Just say you lied, bro, please. And there's just recordings of us just saying, bro, you lied. It's okay. For like 30 minutes. he just fucking quadrupled down. You know what I mean? Like
he wouldn't take it.
Yeah, I can recall that too. You remember back, like, because you did say roughly 2 years ago, and I'm thinking in my head, has it been that long? Like, dude, we were talking about this back in the when we used to play Modern Warfare, fucking Battle Royale. Like, that's how long ago that was, when we were on stream and we were like making references towards this stuff. Like, I think I vividly recall that exact thing you said too about the whole, like, bro, like, you know, say you misspoke. Like, wouldn't you rather just, you know, be known as a virgin than, like, you know, someone who misspoke and you're gonna fuck your whole life up? Like, he was an absolute retard about this whole situation.
So yeah, maybe Surfbone misworded it or whatever. I'm not involved in Arrow versus Noodles as Surfbone a rapist. This was like 2+ years ago. I was just involved when it first happened because he was just saying shit like this. And I just told my side of the story and then fucked off. You know what I mean? Like, I think there was this time where I, like, helped Arrowflame, like, against Parrot one time, which was, like, a month later or something. But that was still so long ago. I wasn't involved in any of the news shit. So they're saying, oh, look at all this evidence that Serpone's on it. Seth is still against it. I haven't even commented on this shit. I specifically tell people I'm not getting involved. I don't care. I'm not getting involved. Y'all can fight to the death. Noodles is going to try to extort me and say I'm a fucking child killer next if I say something, or you know what I mean? Like, so no, I wasn't getting involved with this shit at all. You know what I mean? But dude, chat, just be honest. Am I wrong for recording Surfbone for saying that shit? He says, oh yeah, we were at a camping trip and this girl was just so fucking blackout drunk she couldn't even like walk. They had to pick her up and throw her in my tent, and I'm just sitting here like, Surfbone, you remember everything that happened? You remember this whole situation and she was in and out of consciousness and doesn't remember? He's like, yeah, that is the case. She wouldn't have had sex with me if she wasn't drunk too. I'm wrong for recording that?
It also took place in your server, right? So
Yeah.
like, you feel like you also have like a responsibility to make sure the stuff in your server doesn't like lead to getting you in trouble.
Yeah. So
It's
what
like-
the fuck? I'm not supposed like I almost feel obligated to record it. You know what I mean? Like
So do you remember do you remember like in your server when like Surfbone was saying that shit, you kind of like started acting all big ballsy, like we're in the VC and he started coming for me or whatever, and like he was like okay with the fact that all that shit was going on at the time and everybody was on his neck, to the point where like he started coming at me like all aggressive and shit. I'm like, bro, like shouldn't you be like defending, you know, these rape accusations? And then he just kept going. So I'm like, oh yeah, I mean like shit, bro, like I guess you raped this girl. And I remember you giving him multiple like chances as well as like other people around at the time. And it kind of just came down to the fact that like, okay, would you rather lie and just say you didn't cream pie this girl like 4 times?
While
or
she
you
was
just
drunk?
gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I raped the bitch.
Yeah, dude. And he
Yeah,
was saying shit about cream pieing her like 4 times in a row, trying to act hard. It was the weirdest, dude. It was, it was the weirdest, just, dude. So, okay, am I saying he's actually a rapist? You can't say objectively, right? Maybe there is some miswording. Maybe there's some new information. I don't keep up with it. I said, Surfbone, you're a fucking weirdo. I'm going to make my statement about what I do know, and then I'm going to kick you from my fucking server. That was that. So Noodles gets mad about that. Am I in the wrong? Chat, am I in the wrong? Really? Am I Eisen for that? Like, are you, like, seriously? Like, am I wrong? Like
realistically, right? If this was to be anyone else that's even, you know, not Surfbone, like I would also be very wary straight away. Like, oh, this dude said something that's pretty suspect, and it's about a topic that's incredibly serious. Like, I should probably be careful about that. Like straight away. Like, I don't know why. Like the especially when you're not like good buddies with him either. Like from my experiences with him, right? Don't know too much about the guy, but he was always rather like annoying in some regard with my interactions. So I don't blame you for your first response being, oh, this is weird. I should probably, you know, protect myself and record this just in case he has done something wrong. Like, it's not a bad thing to think that way. Like, that's just so weird to me that people would like attack you for that.
Normal, right? Like, okay, so let's see the continuation of plan extortion, the 3-step plan. Serpent has okay, so this is his clarification, blah, blah, blah. They say they have a recording of the girl saying it wasn't rape. We don't even know if that's her at this point. We don't even fucking know. I don't really care. Seth calling Serpent a rapey boy who he wanted to bully off a whim. Yeah, after he said, is it rape? She doesn't say no. I don't care if she's blacking out and there's no other clarification. I did feel like bullying him a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I did feel like kind of giving him the hands. Backtracking and claim he was grandstanding the liar narrative. It wasn't a liar narrative. That's just all we knew at the time. Seth admitting Surfbone isn't a rapist, just a liar. What? So you think I don't even think he's a rapist? So here's the interesting part. I said I do think Surfbone's just lying. I don't think he's actually a rapist, right? So that's why I haven't gone out of my way to look into it. I think he's just a liar, and he's trying to fucking debate people to the end of the earth to prove he's not a liar or a rapist, right? So I'm just like, he isn't a rapist. He's just a liar. Fuck him. Get him out of the server. Too controversial. I don't care. He said some weird, crazy shit. I'm not using those bad optics. I'm a fucking YouTuber, not a Discord goon, right? So even this statement right here is literally just like, how do you take malicious intent from that? I'm literally, dude, I'm trying to give Surfbone the most charitable interpretation possible, give him all these outs, and yet you're trying to villainize me. Like, for what? Like, what's the villainization? I'm giving him so many outs. Now, like, is he actually a rapist now? Like, I don't know. Like, I was just hoping he was fucking lying. Like, he's like, oh yeah, I cream pied her 4 times, blah, blah, you know. Probably just cap, right? Like,
in a row, by the way.
In a row. I was like, yeah, he's probably just a fucking liar, you know? So, like, I just kicked him out of the server. We made fun of him for his stupid shit he said. But people didn't take it that way. Ista, many others, you know, fucking Bleach Hub, Aeroflame, like, the whole community. Like, nobody took it that way. They're like, dude, this guy's fucking raping. Like, you know what I mean? So, dude, if anything, I was the good guy. You know what I mean? I was the one, like, not involved. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, it was just weird to, like, villainize me for this. It's so, like, he thinks I'm literally Aizen. Like, I whipped out my Kyoka and I'm like, I still look at the sword. Like, you know, like, it's so weird. Anyway. Here, Seth is trying to defend himself for privately recording Noodles and Surfbone. His defense was that Jade thought that Surfbone was saying was just creepy, but Jade actually sent Noodles his DMs when Seth was trying to get him to say it. Dude, this is so that Noodles wouldn't continue his extortion campaign. I already think I can fucking record Surfbone's fucking conversation publicly. I don't give a fuck. And I would do it again. I just did it because of this extortion bullshit, dude. You're a fucking psycho fuck. Like, that's just it. I'm just trying to avoid drama. Keep my YouTube channel making anime videos, you know? Like, that's it. You're a weirdo trying to avoid drama. That's literally all that's said. I would record him again, bitch. Anytime. Noodles and justify it through Jade. I also want to state that Noodles and Surfbone do not recall Jamie in the call, but Surfbone told the story. Oh, he was. Did you know I have a recording of that? Do you guys want to hear the recording of Jade telling Surfbone he should lie too? Let me whip this bitch up real quick. Now I gotta go through my Google Docs, so I gotta turn off the window share. But let me whip out the proof that Jade was in a call with Mr. Surfbone and What If as well. Let me just whip this bitch up. What date? Do you guys know what date this happened? It's like the 18th. It's like 3/18. Let me see real quick.
I have no idea.
Let me see.
Oh, key issues. It's your
not Splash. Let me see this.
Fucking Seth, like, asked
Here
me
you go.
why did I
I'm gonna
leave?
ban you from the chat,
And
bro.
I
You
didn't
are
want to
so
just
fucking
say
retarded.
something that would just make me look really bad. So I didn't, like, ask Bleach Hub to
Is that the boy Lil
like
Mo?
help me write it out. So I'm getting my point across without, like, trying to
Is this the court case or the? If this is the court case, we can listen to this if you guys want. But I'm trying to get the proof that Jade was in the call. So 1 second.
say that. Oh my God, King J, stop!
No, that's King J. Stop. I remember that. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this is it.
Doing that.
When wasn't I?
Hold on.
using
Here it is. Okay, shh. 1 second. Shh. It's kind of quiet. It's kind of quiet. 1 second. Shh. You can hear Jade talking to Surfbone. Now, the quiet parts are because my audio is muted, but you might be able to hear me echo off of other people's mics. I don't know why my audio is muted, but you can hear Jade talking to Surfbone saying, hey, lie, lie, lie. Blaze is there, and What If, the writer of this thing. So now we know What If is a liar objectively. Let's play this. This was on 3-9, 11 days before the case, or the court case.
But you were also drunk, too. That's like... Wait, what?
No, do you want me to tell? Do you want me to tell you? No, do you want to know how fucking drunk I was?
A meme.
Okay. Okay, so do you want me to tell you how drunk
Did
I
you
was?
drink like
Okay,
a
I was fucking
millimeter?
retarded how much I drank. Okay, I know. So I like basically.
So there, you can hear me echoing off. You hear Jade and Surfbone in the same call. What If is in this call too at one point. I don't remember the exact timestamp, but you guys get the idea. Jade and Surfbone did interact. If I really have to prove, hey, Jade was telling him, you should lie, dude, I'll go into it. Now, the problem with Surfbone saying, hey, do you know how drunk I was? Is that he was like, yeah, I was just kind of walking around. I remember perfectly everything. She was so blackout, she couldn't even move. They had to throw her in. She was like in and out of consciousness. I'm aware of everything. I remember every detail. So the clear implication was there's different levels of drinking going on. So that's why we got so fucking mad, right?
Well, there's also an easier way to kind of prove that as well. Like, if he's gonna say that he could bust a nut, but he wasn't like super drunk, I was like, those are contradictory statements. Because the more you drink, like, the more physically impossible that becomes. Like, the whiskey dick is like a phrase for a reason. It's like, if he said he could bust like 4 nuts, but he wasn't like super drunk, I'm like, bro, like, I remember having this conversation as like, Surfbone, that's just like physically not even possible. Like, you can't be like, and like when he was detailing how much they were drinking as well, I was like, bro, so I was like, bro, something here ain't adding up. Like, either nuts weren't busted, either you didn't drink as much, or I was like, it's not adding up, right? It's
like maybe.
Four in a row while drunk, bro. Wouldn't you be lucky to get one off? Like,
maybe you would. Yeah, you would. Maybe praising the Lord to get that one off, bro. Like,
maybe he was white girl wasted. You know, he had his sip, and he's like, "Damn, this shit hitting hard." You know, like, I don't know, but like from my perspective, all he said was, "I remember everything." She was so blackout she couldn't move, and she was phasing in and out of reality. She would have never done that normally. And that's all I fucking knew, dude. That's literally it. Am I wrong for getting mad? I don't really think so. I don't think I overreacted at all. If you clarify and find information later that proves he's innocent, it does not at all counter my reaction at the time. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, let's continue on. Okay, there are many other things I could bring up. However, I think this is more to show Seth is a terrible person and a degenerate. No, it shows that you're a degenerate, dude. That's all it shows, is that you're just a fucking weirdo. I hope this whole extortion thing fucks off. I hope Jar deletes his fucking video promoting this stupid-ass behavior without asking me anything so he can get some fucking views, you degenerate fucking fat piece of shit. And I also hope that no one else, Clothespins, doesn't react to this video without talking to me. That's my only statement about this. Thank you so much, Ista and Bleachub. I do gotta kick you guys out for now, so me and Clyde can stream. But thank you guys for joining, and yeah.
See you guys later. Thanks for joining us.
Man. No problem.
Jesus. That's that. Do you guys think my response was adequate? Fucking hell. Let's look at Jar's Twitter. I want to see what his Twitter says. Where's this fucking loser, dude? He didn't even fucking go over this with me, dude. Hold on. Just a robot. Where are you, Just a Robot? What'd you say, man? Oh, he didn't even tweet that shit. Oh, you're lucky you didn't tweet all that shit, boy. Holy fuck, we were about to go on in on that, son, right there. Oh my god. What the fuck? It was adequate, but that's fucked up. Dude, they're fucked up psycho fucks, dude. Like, this is all I'm gonna fucking say, dude. This is all I'm gonna say. Listen to this. Everything these fucking losers say about me is part of their fucking grandiose plan to get clout. We are now aware of that, okay? Does everyone understand that it's a clout campaign? Noodles literally admitted, let me put it down for you like this. If Seth is a pedophile, a doxer, evil man, a criminal, a scammer, all this shit, he's ruining people's lives, why the fuck did Noodles say, I was only his friend for 2 years for clout, but now that we're not, I can expose him? Bro.
Hang on a minute.
So
Seth,
let me say this though. Let me say this. If that's true, then that means Noodles was okay with me being a pedophile doxer. He's okay with me being a pedophile doxer for clout. Verbatim. That's what he just admitted to. He's okay with me being a pedophile doxer for clout. Do you understand that? Do you guys comprehend that verbiage? Do you understand what that means? It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. And Noodles, let me give you a message, okay? I'm not coming for you legally or some weird shit, okay? But here's the thing. You are not going to become popular doing this weird shit. Swag Kage became more popular than me by avoiding the debate shit and just making Naruto videos. Despite the drama around Six just made some Naruto videos, and he's 8 times more popular than you now.
This is what it all comes down to. This is the moment of truth, the brightest lights, and the game's biggest stage. 2 teams left standing on a quest for the crown. Who will be number 1? This is history. This is the Suns versus the Bucks. This is the NBA Finals. That's game.
Now, Parrot is a stagnant, old, weird fuck that's ducking me for a reason. This is not your path to fame. You have terrible optics. Why would you come at me this way? Why are you calling black people the N-word and slandering them and demeaning them for their race and then thinking you could become a social media influencer that can take me down? You're retarded. Shut the fuck up already. Like, what is this shit? What the fuck happened? Like, why did you ever think this made sense? Yeah, I was friends with a pedophile doxing scammer for clout. What kind of demented fucking freak? Like, either he's a fucking freak for this extortion lying shit, or he's just a freak because he knows what I did and was okay with it for 200 subs. Either way, he's a fucking freak. Please fuck off, dude. Like, Jesus.
Bro, it's like being the woman that was attached to Mr. Epstein and just being cool with it just for the money. Like, bro, like, that's, if that was true, like, it's exactly what I was going to say, but I interrupted before. I was about to say, bro, like, he is fully, you know, aware of something that he's trying to accuse you of, but he still associates with you, and he wants to use that situation while being okay with a, you know, quote-unquote pedophile or someone who does illegal activity. Now, of course, it's untrue, but that's not the point. The point is that, like, he was okay with being associated with that quote-unquote bad person. Like,
yeah, it really makes you wonder, Noodles, are you trying to use this Surfbone thing as an excuse for beef, but you're okay with him being a rapist for clout? How would we ever know? How would we know if you're okay with a fucking rapist because you can use the situation for clout against me? How would we fucking know, dude? Like, this doesn't work for you. None of this works for you. None of it. Like, it doesn't work. Like,
I do want to say something too, by the way. So, some people will probably say, so Clyde, like, why are you throwing Noodles under the bus? Like, weren't you two buddies or something like that, right? I'd like to make this clear, especially if he's listening. So, I'll say something interesting. So, when Mr. Noodles was going to debate Swag Kage, I actually went out of my way to say, hey, good luck, man. Hope all goes well, right? Full well, you know, Swag is also my friend and someone I've known longer. I literally gave him, like, a positive message, and the guy never replied. So it's like, I don't have any loyalty to him if he's not even going to talk to me, and never did around that time period. So if anyone's going to say, oh man, you're throwing him under the bus, I don't give a fuck. Like, he showed, like, how much of, like, a friend I was to him in terms of importance. So I legit don't give a shit. Like, I try to be nice. Even, as I said nice words when he was going against Swag, and then that was, you know, just...
By the way, boys, let's get on this. Fuck this weirdo.
And as for Mr. Jar, sorry, I'm not chatty enough.
Fuck this kid, dude. Fucking weird fuck.
Boys, go spam that with likes and retweets. Now, you don't have to say anything to him, but go give it a retweet and a like. We're watching the tweet right now. I literally have it on my screen. I'm looking at it. I want to see the likes and retweets explode when I refresh. Do it right fucking now. Click that link in the chat, retweet and like it. I want to see it. When I refresh, I want to see triple, double, quadruple. Go, boys.
Apparently the tweet's not linking to the chat, but...
I can link it all up. It did work for me when I clicked it. There you go, boys. Give that a like and retweet. Boom.
Now that that's out of the way, do you guys understand why I retired from debating? Do you guys kind of get it now? Noodles isn't the first. There was fucking all these other fucking people. I don't even want to mention them. But there's been so many arcs of people trying to make hit campaigns against me. Fuck this shit, man. God damn. Like, all of this over some anime fucking debating. This is why I retired, bro.
Oh my god, don't even say that, legendary, bro. That is so cringy. Like, that, both of them motherfuckers are bad. Don't even, like, stand the other. That's terrible optics.
Which one?
Look what legendary stat said. Like, that's not a good, ugh.
What do you say? Let me see.
He said, didn't Jar get clapped by Splash? Like, I mean, maybe Mr. Robusto, but bro, you shouldn't be standing that situation. Like, that was bad, like, on both sides.
Let's not talk about that whole drama.
Yeah, that's, ugh. You missed out, Mr. Pride of Waifu. We've been balling for the past hour and 20.
Jesus Christ. Listen, dude, I don't want to see any more of this slander shit. If you guys see any more stories, because maybe they're going to try to tire me out. Seth can't reply to every accusation for all eternity. Just fucking know it's bullshit and part of a smear campaign. And I have more proof that it is. I always have more proof. A debater's always got the tricks up his fucking sleeves, all right? I got more recordings and more shit where that came from. It's not necessary now, but I got a lot more. So stop fucking around. There's nothing left to be said, okay? I don't want to hear anything else about this fucking bullshit. Like, shut up. Like, a good thing to do is because I'm one person. So if they start making smear campaigns, like, I hate saying, like, defend me, but bro, they're gonna keep going fucking forever. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, I can't just do it forever. You know what I mean? Like, it's just such bullshit, and it always has been, man. Like, people have been trying to do this on Discord to me for fucking millennia, trying to villainize me because everyone believes it. Everyone believes every bad thing about me because, I don't know why, maybe it's because I have, like, an assholey personality or something, but it makes people want to believe the worst in me, but it's just not true, dude. Like, I don't take this shit as seriously as these Discord losers do. I never have. Like, they take it way more seriously and way more far, and they always have, okay? I'm just being a realistic fucking person about the situation, and I'm just getting attacked for it. Like, that's just how it is. They see it as an opportunity to grow bigger. They're trying to use it. Fuck them. They're retarded. They're retarded. That's all it needs to be said, dude. Just because, and can I just say this? Just because they wanted Kakuzu to win. God damn.
Yeah, Charlie was on the money.
Does Kakuzu have to win that bad? Fuck. Why does Kakuzu have to win so hard, man?
No, it's on Kakuzu, man. It's all bad news.
My fucking gamer chair is fucking with me now. What the hell? The little armrest thing is like jammed. Why is it jammed sideways? Why? But you did do Chuck dirty. I do admit I should have had Chuck's back. That was a long time ago when I was a lot more fucked up, like before my reformation. I have apologized to Chuck. He's apologized to me. He did fucked up shit back to me. It wasn't just one-sided. But yeah,
I can vouch that you have tried many a times. It's just one of them things where it's just it's whatever. It's old news now, and it can't really be fixed.
We just don't get along. That's just how it is at the end of the day. It's just over. Like, but yeah, I have apologized for that shit. And it wasn't like any like illegal shit like, oh, he doxed Chuck or blah blah blah. It was like, you know, we were just assholes to each other, you know, like shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not as bad as people think, and I can say again because, like, you know, I'm still cool with Chuck. I know how it all works. Like, it was just a matter of they just don't talk anymore. You know, it's not as dramatic as the others are making it out to be. Slasher dropped you 5 subs, by the way.
Yo, thank you so much, Slasher. Really appreciate it. Let me turn on the alert box. If you guys have anything you want to play on the fucking stream, you can do
I'm
that.
just real curious where all these big 50 sub bombs at. Where are the 50 subs at, boys? Come on. Where's the subs at? We just gave you an hour and 20 minutes of grade A content. And we're going to cause more drama by doing this.
Oh my god.
I'm poor, don't say that. That's right, man. If you guys can't afford anything, don't ever feel like you're obligated to. It's always jokes. When we say shit like that, we're literally just joking with you guys, and we appreciate the support a lot. The one time, let's see. Keep the VOD. I'm gonna go to work. Thanks for the sub, Mr. Stone. Appreciate your support on the stream, man. That's never happening, Mariu. Why you get so triggered over it? It's beyond that. Sorry, this situation is much beyond this anime.
Me and Just a Robot are DMing. I'll tell you guys how it goes.
Ooh, what if he jumps on?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at that big Vegito dick in the chat. Thanks for the sub,
Thank
man.
you for the subs, Vegito. Appreciate you, man.
This is DC, where important decisions are made, like which museum to see first and where are we going next. You know Washington. Now experience DC.
Carl Jr. BLT summer, ranch, what a stunner. Gonna hit the drop, do it, come right over. BLT ranch with the ice.
Celebrate this summer with the new BLT Ranch Angus Thick Burger from Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
I've travelled all over the country talking about saving with Geico. But that's the important bit, isn't it? Showing up, saying, hello, fancy a nice chat. And then we talk like two old friends about sticky buns and all the savings you could get by bundling your home and car insurance. But here's the real secret. Eye contact. Do you feel that? We just had a moment. Who'd have thought it?
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance.
Also, I just want to say this. Me and Nairobi are cool, by the way. Okay? Like, he did try to get on the whole thing a little bit because, like, he thought I insulted him or whatever. But I am cool with him, okay? I don't hate on Nairobi or anything. Want to make that clear, but oh my god!
Holy fuck, V-Pan. How many did you drop?
Oh my god! Yo, thank you for the 10 brute.
That's what I was
the
talking about,
50
V-Pan.
bow! Yo! Oh, yo.
Good shit, V-Pan. I knew it would work. I could smell some big cocks in the chat. I could smell them. Big throbbing fucking fellases. Thank you so much, Mr. V-Pan. Legend.
Oh my god.
Dude, that was a fucking holy fuck.
You got
the
fat,
clock thing.
you got a fat old fucking dick for that one, boy. Oh my
That's
god.
a fucking massive cock.
Holy shit. Almost want to gargle on it. God damn.
Hold up. By the way, boys, if anyone wants to support Mr. Seth directly, by the way, I mean, there's that fucking donation link. You know, it's just right there. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. If you haven't seen it, it's right there. I don't know if you've missed it. It's just right there. I can't see it really that well. Go further.
Also, apparently Noodles is saying I'm taking him out of context. How about if he continues, we can just upload the full combos if you go in Madara mode behind the scenes, boy. There'll be all the context you need for that one. Mr. Madara of the anime community. It's like there's like 2 hour-long videos. So I'd rather not upload them. But if you want to continue, we can upload them, see if they're out of context. You want to go there? Shut your fucking mouth, dumbass.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
V-Pandy's nice.
All over some anime. You know what's funny? Bro, Noodles thinks like, oh, Seth's the one who destroyed Parrot. He's trying to destroy Clyde. He's destroying these people's careers. Bro, he doesn't realize he's destroying his own career. You know what I mean? He's destroying himself. Like,
this is not a smart battle at all. It's just dumb. Like, numbers alone, it's so dumb to even bother with this.
Oh my god.
Second.
Oh my god.
Noodles is in stream, bro.
Yep.
In or on? Okay.
He's gonna be like, I don't even think he will, but like, let's debate about this. And then when you join his server, he'll start cursing slurs at you and ban you before you can speak, just like last time. Really interesting, dude. Can't wait for that move. Can't wait for the debate me move so he can ban me in front of all his goons again. Fucking retard.
Stella, can you hook up all the guys that sub with a link to the server, by the way, the ones that ask for it? Just keep an eye for that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All I care about, I don't care about this fucking bullshit like that. I already made it clear. YouTube was gonna nuke Noodles because of this extortion shit. They had the evidence. My manager literally has contacts and said when he uploads the video, it will get dropped. That's what YouTube said. YouTube, with all the information, we gave him the full recordings too, said they would nuke this motherfucker's shit if he did that. That's all that was said. So just stop. Like, why can't you fucking Discord goons just shut up? You fucking rat gang. The rat squad. You know, it's so funny. They like to call people rats. You're so ratty. Bro, what's this shit, man? You guys are the embodiment of rats. Like, what the fuck do you think being a rat means? Like,
Oh my god.
I do have a manager. Yes, I have a YouTube manager, and he has contacts to YouTube. Yes, most big YouTubers do have managers.
He's a very beautiful boy, too.
Oh my god.
Clyde has the same manager, but
Yep.
yeah. It's just like, it's just common sense. Like, because the thing, managers are good because managers help you against copyright and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, like, they can help, like, if your YouTube channel gets, like, deleted, they can get it reinstated. They'll help talk to YouTube for you. They have better connections. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just important to have a manager. Like,
It is. It's almost impossible to directly talk to YouTube, and it's sort of like, you look at it as like insurance, to be honest, because remember what happened to James's channel when he clicked that link in his on his email, like, bro, like,
yeah, you got
the
hacked.
channel got hijacked. Like, imagine if he didn't have a partnership to look after it.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Can I just say this? Starting shit with SethTheProgrammer is not the way to get popular. Like, that's just not how it is. It worked for Kuro the Artist because we were making, like, non-dramatic, just anime videos. You know what I'm saying? But this whole drama thing, not gonna blow you up, bro. That's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Also, you can't do content like that nowadays anyway because it goes against the new terms and conditions. They don't really like that sort of response type videos. That's why Leafy and iDubbbz can't do content like that. They pretty much nuked Leafy off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I know they're pretty old examples, but they're part of the reason why stuff like this isn't as common.
Oh my god.
Do you have a lawyer? I mean, I can fucking get one. Like, I have more.
And a good one.
I have more money than any of these Discord fucking losers. Like, what do you mean? I could easily fucking get a better lawyer. These fucking losers.
Leafy is a no-chin bitch. That was so hateful, bro.
Okay, so drama aside, I remember someone was just like, is Seth just Leafy with a chin? Because like that fucking, the picture of me with like the okay sign and the fucking snapback. That shit was funny.
Someone dropped the link. Stella, keep an eye on the chat for us. We can't manage all this.
Yeah, and I actually like Kuro the artist. Now, I to this day I think people still take like, oh, Seth got the L out of context, but it's still he's whatever. He's really cool, so I don't mind. I don't have a problem with people like trying to like man up to me like in terms of just like power scaling. So if someone wants to like try to beat me up on power scaling, we're gonna fight, but I don't like hate them for it, you know. But when it comes to like this drama shit, it's like a totally different like element, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, Stella, like, guys, look at the chat real quick. Stella said, remember, you can DM me if you're sub for the Discord link. So if you want to get into the server, but you are a sub, remember, you have to sub or donate to get in there. It's a one-time thing. Just hit up Mr. Stella, the mod.
someone said, "Boo-hoo, take the criticism." What is this? What is this reply? Hold on, let me show you guys this reply. What the fuck? Hold on. Look at this reply real quick. What is this reply? Take the criticism. It has to be ironic. It has to be like a joke or something. Criticism? What criticism?
Bro, this is like when they make skits in Family Guy and South Park about like how people actually are in the real world. Then like they actually do exist, like idiots like that. Just they had not a single clue about the situation. Just vapid nonsense on the internet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, boo-hoo, man the fuck up. Like, oh, boo-hoo.
Dude, even the truth was on the video. He replied. That's funny. We might get Just a Robot on stream. Maybe. If we're lucky.
Yeah, if he wants to, I'm down.
If he gets on, I'll try. I will not be that. I won't try to like rampage on him. But I'm gonna be a little strict if he does. Like, look, dude. With this information, you know what those guys were doing for you. Like, why are you still doing it?
Yeah, Just a Robot, if you're listening, we're not going to roast you on stream. We'll literally just have a conversation about it. If you keep it calm, we'll keep it calm.
There's an account called Kakazu Whoops Pain. Have you accepted the fact that Kakazu whips the shit out of Pain yet in reply? Fuck, I better before they make another extortion campaign, dude. Fucking hell.
My name is Tony, and I'm a storyteller. I take my stories and I connect them with lesson plans about mental health, and Windows and Intel gives me versatility that makes me a better storyteller. Everything's right at my fingertips.
I just got my cashback match. Is this for real? Yep. We match all the cashback new card members earn at the end of their first year automatically.
Woo, I got my money.
It's hard to contain yourself, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Well, let it go. Woo.
Get a dollar-for-dollar match at the end of your first year, only from Discover.
This is the game of basketball. Poetry in motion. Legend burned into imagination. This game takes everything you give and gives back even more. This is a singular moment becoming a blueprint. Selflessness recognized. The fight of a lifetime. It breaks hearts, bends minds, and drops jaws. That's bigger than basketball. That's game.
Before they make another 3-step destruction plan.
Yeah, it was literally like, bro, that was legit like fucking light when he's sitting in his room talking to Ryuk and he's like, we gotta come up with a 5-stage plan. We're gonna take him down.
Dude, they're like talking like I'm fucking L. Lolliot, bro. Like, how are they gonna kill me? Are you cool?
V-Pen, yeah, hold up real quick. Yo, V-Pen, I smell another 50. V-Pen, I smell another 50. Or is my nose deceiving me?
Are you cool with the truth? Yeah, I don't like Gnome too well, but I think we're on better terms than worse terms. So we like follow each other. So
Seems supportive.
yeah, we're like, I guess we're like supportive of each other. I don't know.
Oh my god.
So who actually wins the matchup? I'd go with Pain. Personally, I go with Pain, but you know.
Yeah, personally, I'd go with the one that keeps them all in line. The
Like
leader.
here's how it goes. I'm gonna be honest, okay? Like it goes like if we were to make it like the brain meme, it'd be like little brain, you know, Pain wins. You know, normal brain, like Kakuzu wins. And then super enlightened brain is Pain wins. You know what I mean? Because like normal people don't really know how to refute what Parrot and Noodles are saying. But at the highest level, the debate just kind of, this is the absolute truth. I'm no bias. It just comes down to Pain and Kakuzu have relative-ish speed, but Pain out-haxes him, and he just wins like that. Like, that's literally how it just kind of boils down. Like, at the top level, it's just relative-ish speed, more so Pain favored, with Pain having hacks. That's just how it ends. Like, so.
It's actually so lame.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I respect the whole Kakuzu argument, right? Like, it's not like it's like it's kind of advanced in a way, but it's like it's just not like it's kind of disingenuous. You know what I mean? Like you have to like stretch. You have to like stretch. You have to stretch a lot of bullshit to make it work. You know what I mean? That's why normal people are like, "What the fuck is he on about, bruh?" Like, you know what I mean? Like he's gonna say a lot of weird shit. Like.
When you compare the two, it's like the point of the Pain position is trying to be narratively consistent with the story because it makes sense. But the Kakuzu one is how do I trap random kids on Discord into being beaten by this debate? Like that's all it is. Like it's just meant to be very confusing because they've come up with very weird ways to word it. It's very similar to the whole Noyatora thing. Like it's fucking lame to be completely honest. And I want to say this on stream because we've sort of like joked about this, but. Bro, those two characters are not cool. Noyatora and Kakuzu are not cool, okay? Why do you want to stand them so fucking hard?
So do you agree? Do you agree that Kakuzu is a good matchup? Yeah. Like it's a good debate. I mean, like Kakuzu is like he's stronger than Kakashi, right? Like Kakuzu's above Kakashi. At least from what we know, you might be able to argue Kakashi got stronger. So it's like, okay, you have a guy who's stronger than Kakashi versus Pain. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the worst topic ever. It's just like, it's just disingenuous at the end of the day. Because it's pretty, like, narratively clear that Pain is stronger, you know? Like, it's pretty obvious. Like,
Thank you. For those that don't know, I'm not going to get into it all the way, but essentially, yeah, not many people know, but they sort of ride Noyatora's dick too. Not Noodles because
I'll be right back.
Anything about Bleach, but yeah, Mr. Parrot and a few others are they're on the Noyatora train. Which the argument just works like this. It's they wank the whole Sorry, I need to say that again. They wank the whole hardest hero thing above all of the other Espada, and they try to debate that Noyatora is the strongest Espada. I know that sounds absolutely stupid when you hear it at first. You know, at first. At our first glance, but yeah, it's fucking dumb. I've had to debate it myself a couple of times when people have came into my server in the past, especially when I made my Ukiora video. I want to say like the video is not perfect, but it gives my general thoughts on Ukiora, and essentially like I take the Ukiora position, and for whatever reason, they want to try and put Noyatora above second release Ukiora. Like, they imagine he would just Terminator walk through the Lunzado Relampago. Like, this didn't even scratch my skin, Ukiora. And then he just slashes his head off. Ukiora fast Noyatora. Yeah, literally, like, he could stand in front of him and in probably first release and tank, like, every slash from him. It wouldn't even do anything to him. Yeah, the Kenpachi, that's the thing. That's why it becomes confusing. It's because of the Kenpachi stuff, right? But like, if you know anything about Bleach, you'd know that you can't use Kenpachi to wank Noyatora because Kenpachi was still being held back considerably when he fought Noyatora. And bro, he's like, hold up, let me put my other hand on my sword. Fight's over. Like, that's not a compliment to Noyatora. Imagine Ukiora being stronger.
By the way, I'm back. If you guys haven't seen, Yeah.
Real quick, I actually agree with what Bleach Hub said here because he was replying to my Noitora thing. Imagine Ukiura being stronger than Noitora being a hot take these days. Like, yeah, exactly. How fucking stupid is that?
If you guys haven't seen Light versus L, it's a pretty good video. The audio's kind of strange, but it's a pretty good fucking video. Recommend watching it.
Yeah, go support it.
My Death Note videos usually grow slower, so they like get views slower. So if you want to be supportive, you can help bump it into the algorithm a little bit. Maybe give it a like or a comment. And yeah, that'd be really, really helpful. But yeah, otherwise the video will blow up over time. It's just these video like, dude, remember was L evil all along? That it took a whole day to get 30K views. And then Goku versus Saitama got like 250K in a day or something.
Yeah, I did say to you through DMs. I'm like, it's because there's nothing popping with with Death Note like right now. It will take time to grow, but like, dude, as you just said, that the Al video like it tanked at the start. Now it's almost a million. So I just give it time.
So they do grow over time, but it is a good ass video. I will say that I went really in detail with Death Note there. I was like counting every dialogue they had. So it is good if you do enjoy that stuff. But YouTube didn't even recommend me. Yeah, it's pretty stingy with my Death Note videos. So
give it time. It's also like in like 5 through 8 hours, it should start popping off even more. Guys, even if you haven't watched Death Note, you'd understand like what's going on. Like it's a really well made video.
The intelligence stat in the Death Note Volume 13, How to Read, is a mistranslation. It's supposed to say knowledge. Well, good thing I didn't use the translation of that, did I?
Yeah, that was never in the video.
I never even used that in the video, but thank you for commenting.
Was that the how to read related stuff? Is that what he just said?
He's talking about the stat bubbles. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that was like sort of like that too that was in the video was like a thing of L, but it was in kanji, right? And it wasn't even like you didn't even say what it said. Like it was just there for like filler fucking footage in the background.
Yeah.
Maybe if they're trying to misconstrue that, like that's not even accurate.
You mentioned it, Batman versus Kira. It's like a fucking 1-year-old video now, 1.5. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck about videos that are over a year old.
Does that even change the general gist of the video, even if it was incorrect? Like that specific part, like no.
Yeah, it doesn't really change anything.
It's like me fucking up a multiplier on one of my old Bleach videos. Like I don't give a fuck. Like the point still stands, but like it's whatever. It's old. I can't go back and change it.
Yeah. Plus, we were talking about L versus Light, and then you said that. You're a weirdo. Batman versus Kira is your best Death Note. It's the best video in general. Asterisk. So, see ya, boss man. Anyways, boys.